Okay, this is a map scale question. The question says that the scale of a map is 1:50,000. Right? And the question also says that if the actual area of a plot of land is 1.5 kilometers square, find its area on the map in cm square. So you can see that the question gives us information of the area in kilometers square, and they want us to find it in centimeters square. What should we do first? So we are given the scale of the map. So we will write that down first. So on the left hand side is always the map, the right hand side is always the actual. So we have 1:50,000. Can you see that in the scale there is no units on the left hand side? Neither do we have a unit on the right hand side. So if we want to put a unit, we have to be consistent and put the same unit on the left hand side and the right hand side. So we will have 1 cm is to 50,000 cm. Alright, why do I choose cm form in this case? Because it only makes sense to have on the map to be in centimeters. So when I put cm on the left hand side, I have to put cm on the right hand side. So how do I convert 50,000 cm to, in this case, I would like to change it to kilometers. Because the question wants us, the final answer to be kilometer squares. So I have to change cm to kilometers first. So on the left hand side, nothing changes, 1 cm. How do I convert it into kilometers? I do it step by step. I change it to meters first, because I know that 1 meter is actually 100 cm. I divide by 100. Alright? So I want to change it to kilometers. I will divide it to another 1000 again. Alright? So I'll have 0.5 kilometers. Now, bear in mind that this is actually the scale for the length. Okay? This is the scale for the length. I cannot use this scale for area. So I have to square both sides to make it an area scale. So to make it an area scale, I have to square both sides. So I square everything on the left hand side, and I also square everything on the right hand side. So can you see I put square on the numbers, on the unit, the numbers, and the unit. Alright? So 1 square is actually 1. 0.5 square is actually 0.25 kilometers square. So now this is the scale that you will use to find the area scale, to find the answer for 1.5 kilometers square. So now I want to make my right hand side 1.5 kilometers square. To do so, for convenience sake, always make your right hand side 1 first. How do I make it 1? Okay, a number will be 1 when I divide it by itself. So 0.25 divided by 0.25 is 1. So I'll put here 1 divided by 0.25 cm square is actually 1 kilometer square. Alright, now what I want is 1.5 kilometers square. So I will multiply 1.5 both on the left hand side and the right hand side. So 1 over 0.25 multiplied by 1.5 cm square is actually 1 multiplied by 1.5 kilometers square. Alright, so now I convert this to be my answer. So now let me have a concluding statement. Therefore, the area on the map is 1 divided by 0.25 multiplied by 1.5. This will be my answer. So use your calculator, you'll get 6 centimeters square.